Last time. Jenny set out her vision for a community-led belly dance production of Sleeping Beauty. Despite initial funding setbacks, Jenny and her team got creative to bring some money in to get the show started. And Jenny's team at Bell Aerobics shimmied their way onto national television. Meet Jenny Muthwa, a belly dancer with a passion, who this year left her full-time corporate life to pursue her dream to bring belly dance to the masses. In 132 days, Jenny is going to stage the first ever belly dance production of Sleeping Beauty. The stage is set. The belts are ready to shimmy. But will the dream of Sleeping Beauty turn into a sleepless nightmare? This is Sleeping Beauty, the belly dance. Jenny is preparing for rehearsals to start. And rehearsals for the magical performance begin.
It's different. It's a bit strange to get your head round. I think it's a good idea, but it's going to be weird for public, I think.
I think it's really ambitious. It's just so creative.
I think it's going to be really interesting because when I say to people that we're doing Sleeping Beauty belly dancing, and they say, "Oh, how would that work?" So it's going to be interesting and it's going to be good fun, and it's going to be quite a lot of us doing it.
So I think that the Sleeping Beauty concept is great because it's a way of getting loads of women together, and even though I come all the way from Manchester, I'm really dedicated to the project because these people I've become really close to and they're all great friends of mine, so I think it's a great way of just getting loads of women to dance together.
It'll just be interesting to see it all come together. I said, no, looking at the concept and seeing it is two different things, isn't it, really?
I'm amazed. I don't know how she's doing it, but from what I've seen so far, I think it's going to be brilliant.
I think it's a very interesting idea. The first time I thought, well, this is kind of strange, but it's only the same as ballet. When that tells a story, it's just a form of dance. So, no, I think it's a really inventive idea.
Not having put on a production of this magnitude before, Jenny is starting to feel the pressure. Just when things are getting too much, Jenny gets more bad news. She hasn't heard back from one of the belly dance schools in Sheffield, and despite trying to contact them, she faces the reality that she's one group down.
It's been weeks now since I first contacted some of the groups, and they haven't got back in contact, so I think I need to just face the reality that they're not going to be able to be involved. Just means that it's back to the drawing board for me in terms of now thinking of another dance, which it takes a long time to put together, but the show's got to go on.
Whilst Jenny is busy rehearsing with her students, she has no idea what the other groups are creating.
We're in the Boomshanka Tribal Belly Dancers.
Name of the dance performance group for this piece is Bella Shimmy.
And we are, specialise in tribal rock goth fusion with a bit of salsa? Yeah. On the side.
Our motto is putting the boom into belly dance. So we're not very traditional, but we take our basic roots and our moves and our training from traditional moves, but we incorporate lots of other dance styles from other dances around the world as well.
Our style of dancing, we've got influences from all over, traditional, Egyptian, African, a bit of flamenco in there as well.
I think it's brilliant. It's such an interesting new take on a traditional theme.
I've never seen anything like it. I think it's a really good idea.
A thread running through it is the belly dancing, and then all this variety is brilliant.
I think it's really, really interesting. When Jenny got in touch about it, at first I was like, kind of like pantomime, I'm not sure, but then when we got together and had a talk about it, then actually it's really good, and I like the idea of all the different groups kind of all having an input, so it's really bringing all of the different dance groups in Sheffield together.
I think it's going to be so exciting, especially with the group veil concept. I'm not sure if any of the other groups are doing anything quite so bizarre and proppy, but yeah, I think we're going to be quite an interesting group to watch.
It's what she's asked for.
Yeah, we think she'll like it.
Yeah, she wanted creepy. She's got it.
She'll say, brilliant, I love it.
Unaware of what the groups are creating, Jenny turns her attention to ticket sales, which aren't going quite as well as planned. Jenny calls her team together on ideas to get the word out.
Just had a meeting at Turquoise in Sheffield with Sharon, Helen and my mum to think about how we can get some better ticket sales for Sleeping Beauty. Without the sales of the tickets there's going to be no show, so it's really important that we get those sold. And we've come up with some great ideas, really loads and loads and loads of ideas, but we have a month to implement them. So it has been great, but there's a lot of hard work on the way, and I've just got to crack on, not sleep and get it done.
Next time on Sleeping Beauty, the belly dance. The set design plans become more majestic.
I've got some great ideas that are going to come to life on the stage.
All the groups rehearse together for the first time. And with a month to go, can Jenny step up the shimmy to fill the theatre? This is Sleeping Beauty, the belly dance.